Okay, so we're here meeting with the team and we're talking about methodology, right? Everything you do has to have a method and a process, okay? No matter what it is, it has to have these four things, even if from a small event to a large event. And you have to be creative in these because people are desensitized to the areas. The more you go to events, if you keep it the same, it becomes the same. But if you go to an event and every time that you go to, there is a different way, an exciting way, or an entertaining way that takes away the fears, the apprehensions, the nervousness, and you facilitate for people to get these things done in a way that makes them excited, happy, and fulfilled, then your event is going to be a success. So it has to have these four things: connection, education, collaboration, and transformation. So, connection. People out there call it networking or whatever, right? But I want you to think about it in a different way. Connection meaning that normally if you put a group of people in a room, everybody's going to gravitate to whom they're like, automatically, right? So if you put a group of people that they're all winners and champions, you're going to see people gravitating to the group that they're most comfortable with. So that's not connection. Connection is where you take those groups and mix them, and you, through the process, help them to connect deeper and with others that can elevate each other up. That would be an empowering event. Yes? So you have to find ways to do that. One of the ways that I was speaking with John about is like, okay, so the gala, right? The first happy hour or the first whatever we call it, right? And people are coming is for the purpose of connecting. But what if you came in and you were given 2 questions to ask table number 2? And then you go and you were given 2 questions to ask table number 5. And 2, right? And that creates a connection by entertaining and by fun. You see that? Or what if it says, okay, you need to go to 2 people that you don't know and ask them these 2 questions, write out the answers, and we're going to ask later for those answers. That's another way. So that's a process of connecting people versus letting it happen. Okay? Education. Now the next thing you do is start educating the people about why they're there. So let's go. This is the costume party. Hey guys, you're all here because this is an amazing costume party that we do every single year. We decided to do this for free for one reason and that reason only. We want to give back to you. We want to show our appreciation to you for being here with us, for being part of our school, for sharing what we do with other people, for helping us grow, for helping us be an impact in the community, but most importantly, for believing in us to help you transform your life. Let me tell you a little bit about us. We've been in the martial arts business since 1997. We started in Belleville. My dad this, my dad that. He brought me to classes. I grew up like this, I grew up like that. Before I knew it, I was already teaching classes. See, you're educating, you're informing, you're inspiring, and you're motivating right there. So that's how that goes. Then it's collaboration. All right, we're going to have a game. We're going to create teams. And we're going to judge. And we're going to find out who has the best costume party. Parents, are you ready to be the judges? Students, are you ready to judge yourselves? Are you ready to compete? Blah, blah, blah. By the way, the winning team is going to get blam. See how that works? And then last, when everything is done, now you go into transformation. All right, guys, I have a question. How many of you enjoyed the party today? Me. What did you enjoy most about the party? Blah, 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 blah. And then they're going to give you pointers that you can talk about to help them transform their life. It was fun. the need for fun, the need to entertain yourself, right? Oh, it was exciting to me to be around people, the need for connecting with people. We create the platform for you to be able to come, connect, build relationships, right? All of that. Then you can talk about the value and the power of relationships. They give you the topic. You need to just learn how to use it. So how do you transform people is by changing their beliefs about something and replacing it with beliefs that bring them to bigger levels in life. How do you transform people? By giving them clear vision of what it is they're doing with us. How do you transform people is by also creating clarity of their goals through what we do. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And so when you have these four things and you have a process of each, now you have an amazing event. That's how this is done. That's the methodology. So what I want you to do is we're going to put that in Trello also. I want you to pick a topic, right? So since Jana gave one about birthday parties, and you already know the 4-step process that needs to happen in each birthday party, right? Mm-hmm. What would happen if you did that intentionally in each event that you have? People will talk about you. They'll be so excited. They want to book another one with you. They're going to refer people to you. They're going to want to join your organization, your movement, your community. All these things are going to happen because you did these things. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now she put here about birthday party, how to do it, how to market it, right? How to book the appointment. What is the roundabout cost? Roundabout time. What are the items you need? What are the things you need to know from them so that you can serve them best? Right? You don't just go, okay, let's do a birthday party. That's the old way of doing things. But are we here to step up our game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Right? Are we here to make it better?
Yes.
Are we here to serve and over-deliver? That they think it's a free birthday party, so you're just giving them a space to do it. Thank you very much. No. Right? We're here to go above and beyond everything they've ever even imagined. This is how you do it. So we're going to document all of these steps and we're going to put them into practice and videotape it and create highlights of that video. And now you have a marketing video for birthday parties. You see how that works? So I want you to pick a topic of something that we need to do that. For example, how to do an introductory class, a discovery session. You already have the book, so you can start picking items from in there and create a methodology, right? Using these 4-step process. First step is connect with them. That's why you do the tour, right? Then you educate them who we are. We've been in business this how long? This is what we do. We change and transform thousands of kids' lives. Blah, 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 blah. We're a family environment, right? Collaborate. Here's what we're going to do together. Mama, I want you to sit here and watch exactly how your child becomes and demonstrates confidence and discipline and focus right here in front of you. And then when you're done with that, the transformation happens. Let me ask you a question. Now that you've seen it, how much more of that do you want in your child? Can you see far ahead in the next 2 to 3 years and how a healthy self-esteem is going to empower your child to make the most powerful decisions of their life so that they can be as successful as you want them to? Can you see that? And what value is that to you? Listen, you talk to me as a parent like that, money is not an issue. It's when we just do things that becomes mundane. And then people are desensitized that they should know, but they don't know. But it's when you're intentional with a process that they will then go, wow, this is what I want to do. This is the very thing that I want for my children, for my family, for my life. And guess what happens? Boom, skyrocket. That is over-delivering on your promise. Can I get a commitment that this is how we're going to rock it?
Amen.
Right? So I want you to pick a topic. Let me throw some at you, right? Birthday party, since Jana's going to do it. She already did it. You can make it better because we're going to meet about it, right? One of you needs to pick a discovery session. Another one is to pick a tour. How do you do the tour, right? Another one is to pick how do you do ad card marketing, right? What is your system throughout the entire year in which you use to market? Let me give you another example. You can use the seasons of the temperature, right? What do you call that? The seasons, right? Like summer, you do summer campaign. Spring campaign. Autumn campaign. Huh?
I'll do that one.
All right, you do that one. Who wants to do the birthday party?
I'll do the birthday party.
You do the birthday party. You want to do the discovery? You want to do the marketing?
Discovery.
Discovery. You do the discovery. I'll do the marketing.
Marketing.
Marketing. Yeah, I'll do the one of the season. Ad cards.
No, that was me. I just said I'll do that one.
Oh, what did I thought you said, what did I think you said? All right, so you do the marketing?
Yes.
You do the birthday parties?
Birthday party.
And you do the discovery. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So you have all this. You want to implement this 4-step process in there descriptively how you would use it. One of the things. And then we're going to get together again and rock it out. I need this done by Monday because Monday we're having a meeting. Right? Monday.
Do you want for the mythology video, right?
Yeah, you need to do a methodology. So it's writing it out. There has to be a video you make. They have to write it out, all the steps, all of this. What are the expected results, right?
We did a video, like you want me to be in the school and like kind of like walk around, like
Yeah,
for
sure.
For birthday party.
Yeah, no, look, listen. If you were to give me a step-by-step action on how to do a birthday party,
Yeah.
and you want me to internalize it, ingrained inside of me, you would give it to me in 3 different ways.
Yeah.
Audio,
Yeah.
video, written.
Okay.
Why? Because it's kinesthetic,
Auditory.
visual, and auditory.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yep.
So you will do those 3 things.
Yeah.
Okay?
Audio, video, and what?
And written. Right? Now, after you do those 3, then you're going to do an actual video of a real birthday party with you applying all those steps. Here's the results. Boom. Right? That's what you will do. Now, by Monday, we have this part done. The next time you have a birthday party, you're videoing the whole thing from beginning to end as people are coming in. You're videoing. That video then gets put out into a editing. The editing gets done. Now you have a written, you have an audio, and you have a visual of you explaining your methodology and your steps and your systems and everything, right? And then on top of that, here's a video with the results. Look at the kids having fun. Look how they learn. Bro, you can see the connection. See, I'm educating them here right now. I'm speaking to them, right? Now we're making games together. We're having a lot of fun. Now the end has come. Now I go and transform their lives. And then ultimately you want them to enroll. So you make a call to action. How many of you would be interested in trying those out and seeing we're actually the place for you to change your life completely, right? Me. Let's set your appointment right now. But how do you set that up in the beginning?
That's what I would change.
Yeah. Here's how you do
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Instead of just taking the leaves,
Yeah.
I would set the appointments right
Right
there.
there.
A strong call to action.
Yeah, right there. Because you want that readiness right there. Now, I would let the parents know you have to be here 10 minutes prior to the closing time. Because that's where you're going to speak and do the transformation right in front of them. And they're going to see their kid going, me. Because let me tell you something. After a kid feels all these things, that they got connected, that they got educated, that they had fun working together, right? And now you're working on their minds and hearts. Man, they're going to be driven to want to be part of it. And the parents are going to see that. Dude, I'm a dad. If I see my kid like wanting something that's so good for them, I move mountains to get it for them, right? Because it's what? In alignment to the goals and dreams I have for my family. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's excited?
Me.
I am.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sir.
All right.